up, Goddess Gang? Today we are back with another video, and I already kind of started to get prepared because I'm in a little bit of a rush, and I thought that this would be a perfect opportunity to see how fast I can do a set of nails. So we're going to be using our beautiful, wonderful, amazing Madam Glam minis. You guys know that Madam Glam had a new minis drop, and on my nail bed I actually have an old color that we unboxed. It's called I'm Fine. And I noticed, look at this, the bottle is just a slightly different look, and I love this because this is much easier to use. Even though it is a mini, I really didn't like how this felt so small. It felt like I was using like a kid's nail polish, but now it's giving professional. Look at how long it is, and it actually feels more like a normal, like more of your normal average sized bottle cap. So I really love that, and we can compare it to a normal Madam Glam polish. See, so you can see that the bottle cap is standard size, which is wonderful. So kudos to Madam Glam. Shout out to you guys. I love this new and improved version of the minis. And in today's set, we're gonna be we're gonna be using behind the scenes and diamond dreams. Dream diamonds. You guys, I am feeling so unprepared. I'm way behind on this video. I'm gonna talk to you guys about that. Oh my god, I die every time I see this color. And then we got this one, which I don't know if you guys can see it that much, but I'll zoom in soon. So time is of the essence. I'm really excited that I'm in a rush because I really want to see how fast I can get at doing my nails. And so this is like a great test. I have to go to work in a little while, but I'm also kind of like, OMG, I don't like to rush. I'm not that type of person. But so earlier this week, I've already basically prepped my nails. They're not perfectly prepped. We're just doing a display set, and I'm gonna peel these off. So, you know, do your normal prep and everything. But I've been also working on my application, so this set is a fair length for me to like hopefully get done in a timely fashion, but also hopefully have a good smooth application. And then my goal is that when it's time to file, that I will do very minimal filing. So we'll see how that works out. And then we're gonna design the nails. And if you saw my Instagram, I posted a reel. I hope you guys can hear me, by the way. I posted a reel a couple of days ago, and I showed you guys a little bit of a sneak peek on the decals that I was going to be using today. So yeah. Anyways, how are you guys doing? How has your week been? Also, whenever you start to work with acrylic, the first nail is always a little wonky because you gotta see like what the perfect temperature is or what the perfect consistency. So like if it's warmer and you really can't control that, then you may just want to, you know, work with smaller beads. And then if it's cold and you don't have to worry about that, then you may be able to get away with working in larger beads, so on and so forth, things like that. But yeah, anyways, how's your guys' week been? My week has been going by very quickly. This week my kids have had more hockey games. The pinky, I always hate it, so don't even judge my pinky, y'all, because it's looking horrible. We'll get to that. For the pinky, I always like to start with it first, and then I always have the mentality of it's okay if I have to file that one a little bit more than the others. That's okay. I try to make all my mistakes on the pinky finger, and then when I get to the next ones, I go by pretty quickly. Hopefully that's how it goes today. But anyways, so my kids have been having hockey during the week. They normally only have practice, but because of the way that the league schedule was set up, it's been pretty messy. So I have been just trying to do everything, honestly, and I've been doing pretty good. I've been super proud of myself. I've been doing very well, but I haven't been able to like do everything perfectly. Like I really just want to be able to master everything, but I'm mastering a little at a time, a little here, a little there, so on and so forth. And it's been working well. I definitely hope you guys have been happy with the uploads and that you guys have been finding joy in my channel. I haven't checked my comments in a couple of days, but I'm gonna do that today. So I love reading guys' comments. Sometimes I wait a couple of days so so they can build up. But yeah, I'm feeling pretty confident about this. Application was pretty smooth. So I'm just gonna add one more bead right here. And that's it for that one. Yeah, and I have been practicing on my application. I just want to get really good and really fast. I cannot tell you guys enough how motivated I am when like some people that I know personally, like they get pretty fast and I'm like, okay, I think I can do this. Like it just becomes like it just seems more real or more obtainable. So I'm so excited to be at this point where like I have a support system that I can like thrive with. Like we kind of feed off of each other and we thrive together. I have been having a lot of thoughts this week. I kind of just been soaking up all that Pisces energy and I've been in my feelings. Not a lot, but a little, in the sense that like I'm just thinking about, you know, having a YouTube channel and growing as a creator. Sometimes when I think back of like when I first began, I think of some of the people that used to support me all the time. Like there's this one girl, I don't know if she still watches my videos, but she was always on my videos, and her name is Cherish. And she was she's such a sweet girl. And so like there's some people that I get to interact with them very often, and then, you know, obviously life takes you your own separate ways, especially when you're on the internet, right? Like when you have internet friends. And I just get so sad when I realize like, oh my gosh, that's one of my top supporters. I haven't seen them in a while. I haven't interacted with them in forever. And like, you want to interact with everyone and you want to, you know, keep in touch with everybody, but realistically you can't. And that's where I'm like in my feels, because it's like, that is the sad reality. Like, okay, as a YouTuber, obviously I want to grow. So I'm thinking of like, okay, what am I going to do this year that I'm doing, you know, differently from last year? And the thing is, last year I took a lot of risks. This year, well, see, there's a difference. Today, in the morning call that you guys have seen me, that I'm a part of, one of the people on the call was talking about the difference between risks and calculated risks. So last year I feel like I took some risks and I didn't really, whether it turned out in my favor or not, I didn't really have a bias one way or the other. I was just optimistic and willing to take risks. This year I definitely want to take wiser risks, more calculated risks. And so with that, you know, I need to grow my channel. And so every time I'm kind of like imagining the growth, I'm on the back end like, oh my gosh, but what if, you know, I lose contact with this person or that person, or, you know, I barely even see these people who I started with, and like all those thoughts. It's not a big deal, but I'm just expressing to you guys kind of like the back end of it. It's like, oh, it's literally so sad, because you can't have both. Like you have, if you want to blow up, then you got to be ready. You know, it comes with the territory. And that's fine, you know, it's temporary, because in the future I believe that we'll have events and things like that where we'll all be able to get together and have a good time while we can be together and while we do have extra time. So anyways, that's just my way of saying shout out to all of my day one supporters. And also I love you guys so much, and I miss you guys, any of you that I don't interact with often. And I'm definitely always keeping you guys in my thoughts, my prayers, and I could never forget how amazing you are and you've impacted my journey. So I just want to say that. How do you guys think this one's looking? It's looking pretty good, huh? I don't know. I think it just needs a little more thickness. So how do you guys think I'm doing on my application? Well, I think I was doing good until I add this big old bead. I don't like working in big beads. I just despise it. It just doesn't make me feel confident. But whatever. Now I gotta add one more. And I forgot to grab my coffee before I came and sat down. My coffee's been sitting over there waiting for me for the longest time. I keep forgetting about it. Okay, that's how you know. I feel like that's how you know you've become an OG coffee drinker, when you just got it sitting over there and you done forgot about it and you're like, bruh. Okay, I'm gonna be right back. How's my application so far? Don't judge my pinky. I thought it would look way neater, but you guys, I'm in such a rush, it's not even funny. I feel bad, like this is so ghetto. But I'm gonna be right back, you guys. I have to go and grab my coffee. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Alrighty, so let's see what we can do. I need to move this because it is not working well. So anyways, yesterday was March 1st, and my life has just gone by so fast. Like, I don't know where the speed was in life all the way, like, you know, back then when I was a kid and I was miserable for so long and all that. Because now I'm like, legitimately every day I'm like, God, can you please just slow it down like a little? Like, I cannot keep up with this. It's overwhelming. All my days are running together. Like, I'm trying to keep up, but that's how I felt. I just felt like, you know, I was doing pretty good. I was keeping a to-do list, and then I just get overwhelmed. And not only that, but also spring cleaning. So this week I kind of did a little extra cleaning, because my kids, their room needed to be deep cleaned really badly. So I started to do that. I'm still not finished because I noticed that they have like 1,000,000 clothes, and I'm like, no, this is not working for me. Like, you guys do not need this many clothes. This is not okay. So now I have to go through all of that, and I don't know, I'm just not a stuff person. Like, I like to be very minimalistic, and so I like to also raise my kids like that, because it seems like they do better with less stuff and less, it's just like that, it causes less confusion. So I'm really focused on trying to minimalize everything in my home. Every week I basically go through each room and just take a little bit more and take a little bit more until it's more minimalistic. And soon, probably not too soon, but obviously you guys probably know before long, I'm gonna move, and I really want to have a nice setup for myself. So I have been preparing for that little by little each week. I believe that when you want something, you really have to set the tone for it in your life, and it's good to kind of put yourself in a position to receive, and also to communicate to the universe that you have those intentions, you know. One time one of my friends told me, they were like, well, you know, because I was gonna move, and they were like, well, if you had the money, where would you move? And I'm like, I don't know. And they're like, okay, so the money's not gonna help you then, right? And I'm like, well, I guess not. And then I found a place to move that I would like to live, and literally the money came through. So that's kind of how it is for me in my life. I'm really at the point where I'm ready to move forward, and I'm just doing it little by little. So even though I'm not always like on top of everything on my social media or in my career as a creator, a YouTuber, and things like that, an influencer, I do a lot of things on the back end that are like, oh wow, you know. Like the other day, I uploaded a 40-minute video. That was what set me back, was that my anti-love video took so long because I had to do some rearranging in order to make space for everything. And I uploaded the video. Well, I had noticed that day that I needed to update my payment on the Upbeat is who I use for my music for my videos, and the link is always in the description. Or is it still in the description? I don't know if it's still in there. I tried to take all the links out of my description, but anyways, that's what I use for music, and I have a referral code if anyone ever wants to use them. But anyways, so what was I? Oh, so I noticed that the payment needed to be updated, but I was like, oh, I'll just do that later, whatever, who cares. Well, then I had uploaded my video, which took literally all day. And then once I finally did that, I was like, okay, good, because I needed to export a video off of my phone, which actually, I sat up there and went into iMovie and full blown deleted a project that I was working on, and it was almost done, and it was the video that I needed to export so that I could clear space. And I'm like, oh my goodness, I done spent all my day waiting on this thing to, this video, the anti-love video, to upload, making space for it and all of that. And then I turned around and accidentally delete a video that I was editing that I needed. Oh my gosh. So then I had to start editing it all the way over from the beginning, which luckily it wasn't too bad, but it was still like, oh my gosh, well, then I finally upload my video. I finally publish it. I put together the blog post for it and everything. So I was feeling like, I think I even posted on my story and everything. I made a reel for it, all of that. Well, and then I go to sleep, and then I wake up in the morning and I had a copyright claim for the music on my video because I hadn't updated the payment. And so then I had to go in and dispute all of those after I updated the payment, of course. And meanwhile, my video it's monetized, but it's in escrow because of the fact. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, what a whirlwind. Like, I literally came to the table so prepared for the best week, and I did everything I thought that I could in order to see a prosperous, joyous season in my life. But no, girl, bye. And so yeah, I was just, but the whole time that this has been happening, I'm kind of just like thanking God, or thanking the powers that be, as some people would say, because these little problems are opportunities where we could compromise our character. Like, it's one thing to say, oh, I'm such a good person, I'm doing so good for myself. Well, yeah, you can do that when you don't have any opposition, but what happens when you are faced with opposition? Are you still that same person? Can you still keep up that same persona, and so on and so forth? And so that's what I've been really focused on, is like, all of this stuff is so far beneath me. I'm not gonna give it any of my, even if it drains me, because it's like, what doesn't drain you that you don't have control over? It's like, it's unexpected, you didn't anticipate it, of course it's draining, but I'm not gonna let it drain more from me than it naturally would. That means I'm not gonna be a willing participant. Like, the universe, the earth, it can take from me through those, situations, or even other people, and so on and so forth. But I'm still going to stay in control of what I give and what my reactions and responses are to everything. And I'm going to control as much as I can, So that has been my position. And that has really helped me as far as like, I don't care about anything that's happening. It's not, weighing me down or stressing me out. It's just part of nature. It's part of life's cycle. And I'm identifying it as such, and I'm just treating it as such. And I personally think that it's been so good. I can see that this is something that will benefit me over the course of time even more than it is every day so far. So that's why I'm really just like, OMG, I'm so happy. But what do you guys think? What do you guys think? Not too bad, huh? And it's going by pretty fast. So yeah, that's all I've been thinking. Anyways, do you guys want to hear some music while we talking about upbeat, or... you guys see my nail buds look so bad. So originally I put on the polish, of course, so that these nails will come off without much struggle. And well, I think I put them on so they was a little too peelable, because I bumped one of the tips when I was trying to prep my nails, and it popped off, and I was like, oh nope, gotta go off, take this off, and then alcohol prep, and then try to get it to stick a little more. Okay, I'm trying to perfect my thumb application, y'all. I've been working on this for weeks. I'm gonna get it right one of these weeks, but I think I'm doing fairly well so far. I think. I hate my thumb application. It sucks. I'm sorry, y'all, if I'm out of the camera. I'm getting annoyed. I hate thumb application. It's just that, one, it always looks so thick up here. Okay, I just don't know how to do thumbs, y'all. I'm not joking around. I know I have told y'all I need someone to comment and tell me what is the trick when it comes to doing the thumb, because I'm gonna go on Young Nails and I'm gonna ask them, because I know they will tell me. Young Nails, if you ever ask them anything, they will school you. They love to tell people what to do, like not in a bad way, but like they love to educate everyone. But yeah, I don't like doing the thumbs. They've become like, it's become a nervous thing for me, because I'm like, they always just look so jacked up. Like, why you look at this? I'm embarrassed. All right, well, anyways, I'm gonna go off camera and file, because I'm gonna go outside and I'm only gonna file a little. It's not gonna take much. Okay, it's looking a little better. I give myself a little credit. Or whatever. Nah, I'm just kidding, y'all. Hold on. Let me focus. Let me talk less and focus more. Alright, I think this is gonna do it for me. I am over it. I'm gonna add a couple more beads to the body, and then we out. Nah, y'all, don't even judge me. I give up. When I get to the thumb, I literally give up. Like, I just don't like doing the thumb. Does anyone else feel like this? I cannot be the only one. And I don't know why, like, this late into my journey, the thumb has become such a nemesis. But I think it's because I work on other people's nails too. Like, I think it was okay when it was just my thumb and it was like, oh, that's annoying, you know, whatever. But now I work on other people's thumbs. It makes it like way more annoying. So anyways, before I have a temper tantrum, I'm about to go. And look, my thumb is jacked up, y'all. Listen, we're gonna act like we ain't see that part. All right, I'm gonna be back, you guys. I'm gonna go and get these nails filed, and then we are going to design. All right, you guys, so looky, they're filed and buffed. I put on some cuticle oil too, because a girl was looking busted or whatever. Once you do that, in case you don't already know, you go in with the alcohol prep pad and get these nails wiped off of that QT oil. I think I did so good, you guys. I'm gonna tell you what the time was. I'm gonna put it up on the video for the application. Once I go back and edit, I'll be able to see how long it took. But yeah, I'm feeling proud. They came out good. This length is very easy to do in a short amount of time. This is a fair length for both application and filing. Once you get any like a little longer than this, maybe, but after that, now you start to take away from time with filing and application even more. So this length is very fair. I'm gonna go in with our base coat gel. You guys can tell I'm working very fast, and you always want to make sure you seal the edge. It does matter. I remember when I used to only do my nails, and then I started doing girls' nails, and they would come back and I would see like, oh man, I'm forgetting to seal the edge. Because when you do your own nails, you don't really care. You know, you can just redo them if anything happens or whatever. But, or like for me, I just wear them for a short time, so it doesn't matter. But you definitely want to just do that right on the edge and make sure you seal the edge, especially with the color in the top coat. But I like to do it with the base too. I guess the only downfall is that you kind of gotta make it so it doesn't ruin the shape of the nail. But that's why you just need a little. You don't need a lot. I'm just so proud of myself. I did so good. How's you guys' March? It's only a couple days in, but I'm so pumped. I don't know, it just feels like a refreshing time. I feel very blessed. I feel well provided for. I feel like I have an abundance. It definitely feels like wherever I'm going in life, I'm really coming back to like, I'm going someplace where there's the point of no return. Oh, so like I think I'm getting to the point of no return in my life where I'm gonna go up and never come back down again. And that makes me very happy and excited. It's also been like, I wouldn't say scary, but it can definitely be intimidating and definitely offsetting when you don't really know what to expect. You just know something. Like, I know to expect something, I just don't know what. So that's kind of how it's been. All right, so now we're gonna cure. Sorry you guys that I'm like not even being so nice as to make sure that I film properly. I told you guys I'm in a rush, and you guys are gonna see what I mean when I say I'm in a rut. I'm just kidding. I don't like to rush at all. I hate it. Alrighty, so let me show you guys our decor. This is our decor minus the hair. Okay, so I'm really excited. I think I need to bust out my glitz accessories. I hold gel because Sissy is not about to play. But before we go that far, let's get our polish put on. I'm gonna cure these a little longer. I accidentally bumped into one of them. I like to try to keep the sticky layer on there if I can, but if you bump it into something, you basically gotta wipe it off because it gets lint. But I'm gonna try to, I guess it doesn't matter, honestly. I'm just gonna take it off. It'll be fine. All right. Decisions. Life is full of decisions. Alrighty. Let's cleanse the nail. All right. Now we're gonna go in with behind the scenes. You guys, I'm dying to use this color. You have no idea. I'm like, this is the first color that I've seen, you guys, that I'm like, okay, I want a whole set with just this. I'm so obsessed. Yes, honey. Yes, sissy poo. Oh my, I think we're just gonna call it a wrap with this. Look at, we don't even look how, oh my god, you guys, I am obsessed with I have been obsessed with plenty of stuff from Madam Glam before, but whatever you've seen me that I've been obsessed with, I can tell you that this is definitely on top of that. Oh my, I am so in love. This is like, if I could have one color in life and never look back, I think I would be able to have this one. It's definitely like calling my inner Scorpio. Like, oh my god. It's like, Scorpion goddess, come here. Come away with me forever. Wow, this is stunning. Okay, Samantha, you gotta let it go, bitch. Oh, sorry, y'all. I gotta call myself out my name sometimes. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Okay. Cure. So we're gonna cure that. And of course, we're gonna add another layer, but I don't know if you guys saw, that thing didn't need another layer. Ooh, behind the scenes, you are my life. Why couldn't you be in the full size bottle? You're just so beautiful. You're just so stunning. No, I'm just kidding. I'm so obsessed. Oh my gosh, let me put it back in. Oh my gosh, I cannot. And look, when we put all this stuff on my nails, I don't know if we're gonna be able to finish it. I got about 20 minutes. I need to shut up and finish. Hold on, let me shut up and finish, y'all. All right, well, I guess it's needless to say that we're gonna use this color, Dream Diamonds, on the ring finger, because hello, why wouldn't we? Oh, let me do a whole little look. This one, absolutely stunning. I mean, I'm so obsessed. There was no way I wasn't gonna be able to use this. I am like, oh my gosh, it is so beautiful. Very easy to work with. Okay, I see you, girl. I see you, girl. Okay. And I like to kind of like, as thick of a layer as I can add without the polish like cursing me. I always do on the first layer, because I just love to do that. You guys, these colors are so stunning. On the next video, we're going to use Rodeo Drive, which I'm really excited about that. I just haven't really thought of a design idea for it. I think I'm just going to keep it like as basic as possible, because I really just want to accentuate the color. It's so stunning. And I used these to create, not these colors, but their SXC Cosmetics gel art liners. I used those to create a set, you guys. It didn't turn out. I didn't like it. I don't think I'm that big of a fan of the liners, or maybe I just never used the right colors, but we'll talk about that. Okay, so I guess I'm just gonna make my index finger this color too because it's so beautiful. I think I'm gonna basically do all of them this color because it's so beautiful. What do you guys think? What would you do? Oh my gosh, I'm so obsessed. It's just so beautiful. Oh gosh, I gotta clean this up some. Hold on. Okay. Oh wow. This is so stunning. Have you guys ever seen a better color than this? If you comment and say yes, drop it because I gotta try it, because I can guarantee this is the best ever. There is no, this is the one and done. Like if you could marry objects, I would totally. No cap, this color is amazing. Oh my gosh. I'm just trying to make sure I get a perfect, beautiful application, because I might only have to do one layer. So I'm probably just gonna do one layer because we're just gonna cover it up anyways, honestly. Y'all know how I do. Okay. Oh my goodness, so beautiful and stunning. Okay, I think I just lied. I'm so obsessed, you guys. This is why I love to do this, because when you have obsessive tendencies, you can actually put them into something useful and creative instead of like being a black sheep of the world and letting everyone beat you down with their mean words. You can just thrive in silence in a corner somewhere with these freaking colors. I am so obsessed. Okay, I'm gonna add one more layer here, and we're gonna pop them in. This is so beautiful. I do not want to take these off. Like, I'm so thankful that they're not just gonna pop off right away, because I did not expect to be this obsessed. But I'm already getting separation anxiety. Okay, let me quit, y'all. I am terrible. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish painting these real quick, and we gotta apply the bling. I don't know if I'm gonna have time. I literally only have about 15 minutes. What do you guys think? It's because I don't like to rush, even though I technically am rushing. If I wait when I get done off of work, then I'll have exactly 30 minutes to do it. So I think that'll be much more fair. So for now, I'm just gonna apply the polish, and then after work, I'm gonna apply all the jewels, and that way I can just stare at how beautiful they are without anything on them for a little while before I ruin them by making them stunning, more stunning, that is. I am so happy. Thank goodness that I was able, thank God, that I'm able to have this experience. Shout out to Madam Glam for inviting us to try these beautiful colors. I don't know whose idea it was to put this into a mini, but they did freaking amazing. I just got lint on here. I'm gonna freak. Hold on, you guys. I'm gonna try to get it off as well. That ain't gonna work, but I guess it'll work painlessly as possible. Oh, there, that wasn't that painful. Okay, but anyways, I don't know whose idea it was to put this in a mini, but stellar. I need about 60. No cap. I'll probably order some of these for you guys as a giveaway prize from Goddess Gang giveaway. Spam for spam giveaway. I am going to be having oh my gosh, not comments. Drop a comment down below. I'm going to give you guys, all right, the emoji symbol, if you know, you know, is going to be the galaxy symbol. The one that's in the square is, and it's like a starry night and it's dark blue. If you comment that down below, then you will win massive tickets. But anyways, I'm gonna be giving you guys an update about that. I'm just trying to release everything at once, and I know I keep pushing it back and keep pushing it back. I am a perfectionist, you guys. It's like nearly impossible for me to do something without obsessing over it, as you guys could see. So yeah, anyways. You know, one thing I love about my audience is that you guys support me, and you're very understanding, and you're very patient, and that's definitely what I love. And that's the thing, is like, I have to be patient too. Like, I want these things to happen, but they all take time and diligence. So that's what I've been focusing on. I'm also going to be setting up, well, another reason, it's like every time I start to do something and I make progress on it, then I end up thinking of like more ideas, and then I'm like, okay, I got to do that. And so then when I do that, then it delays the previous things, because I'm like, okay, well, I know I want to do that, but I also want to do this. And so that's how it all happens. Again, this is called being obsessed, and I guess it's not that necessarily, like, it's not necessarily a bad thing, but it is kind of inconvenient, because it's like, girl, can you get your crap together? Like, come on, you're getting on my nerves. But anyways, so I'm gonna be having auctions on my website, because on my blog site, www.scorpiongoddessnails.blog, I'm gonna actually create like something like a little announcement thingy that every time I say that it just starts to announce it, like how I just did, like kind of in that announcer's voice. Anyways, so I'm gonna be having auctions. Oh my gosh, I'm so obsessed. All right, I'm gonna be having auctions because I have some stuff that I need to quote unquote give away, but it's kind of like, for example, my McCart nail dust collector. Like, I love it, but I think it could go to a better use someplace else. I kind of outgrew it, and I think that once you really learn how to, well, honestly, if I used it now, it would probably be good. I used to use it back in the beginning of my nail career, and I used to use the hell out of it, and it hated me. Like, it was like, girl, I don't like you use me too much, which that's why I wouldn't necessarily like want to quote unquote give it away. I'd rather give away things that are like I don't know, for some reason, when I don't want the word giveaway to be associated with secondhand or hand-me-downs on my channel. Even though my first ever giveaway, I did give you guys stuff that was like extra stuff that I had that was used. It was kind of like hand-me-downs, but you guys loved it, and that was like my first ever giveaway, so it was understandable. But I want to make sure that you guys know that, you know, I have a lot of stuff that I would like you guys to have, things, if I give it away to you, that are brand new, or you know, that I ordered directly from the seller and things like that, so that you guys, you know, feel very special and things. But I have things that I would like to more or less get rid of, and I was thinking that it would be good to auction those things, because it's very interactive, and also that way you guys can kind of dictate, like, oh, well, you know, if it goes up for auction for $1 and, you know, you win it because you're the only bidder, then you just won it for $1, things like that. Some stuff I would obviously start like at a base rate, and then other stuff, you know, it would just be like whoever bids, they just basically like eBay, you know. So yeah, I'm thinking of that, and I've already started to look into it. I just haven't started to design it onto my channel, so onto my blog site. So stay tuned for that. I know it looks tacky to do this one with this color, so I don't know exactly what to do, but maybe I could do this color as the base and then do like a little marble moment or something. I don't really want to do that. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna leave it this color. It'll be fine. Yeah, I like this color. It's so cute. I could have done it with the dark blue behind it and then done this over top of it. That'd probably been cute too, but it's okay. I just can't wait to see the bling. And I guess this video is going to turn out to be a little long, so I'm apologetic in advance. When I do the bling, I'm going to literally go through so fast. I'm going to put it in fast motion, and I'm going to show y'all the end result, And yeah, that's how this video is gonna go. So I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for tuning in to another one of my videos. Make sure you go over to Madam Glam's website and check out these Madam Glam minis. They are literally little lifesavers, and I cannot stress enough how happy I am to see that Madam Glam definitely did update the handle, and that was everything. I didn't want to complain because I do love them, but I definitely did notice that it was feeling like little kids nail polish, like I was feeling like how I used to feel when I was a child. And so I didn't, it wasn't like that big of a deal. But now that it is updated and revolutionized, it is everything. Like scores. I think that alone definitely increased the value of this product. I cannot, I don't know, I've always been pretty hype about Madam Glam and all of their minis and their beautiful colors, but this is a whole new level of excitement because you just get like a mini, like this feels so good to just stick it into this tiny little bottle. Not a lot of nail polish comes onto the brush when I do that, so like I know, well, of course if I make it, yeah, but like in general it feels like, it just feels so cute. I don't know how to describe it. It just feels so cute. And with it having that longer handle, it actually still, even though it feels cute, it still feels professional. So now I feel like I can really give you guys like my seal of approval on these. This is like to die for. I would totally keep these in my purse. You know that you can easily get a little mini lamp, which we have some of those by Madam Glam. I will show you guys my mini lamp by Madam Glam on the next video where I use minis. I'm going to be ordering some, and I'm going to be giving some away to you guys as well, because this is like everything. And I know these bottles may appear to be pretty small. While they still hold a lot of polish. And you guys know that you can always save. I did leave the link in the description, in the pinned comment down below. Also, I will leave the discount code down there and the link so that you guys can follow it to the minis. And I'm gonna go ahead and create a blog post for this once I create my other set using Rodeo Drive, and I'm so excited about this. And so you guys will be able to see the ideas that I came up with, and also you could see, like, if you're a DIY nail girl, how simple it is to, like, hold on, let's just take a moment. This is not even with top coat, you guys. This is just out of the dryer. Like, this right here is my pretty girl, nah, just kidding y'all, but literally, oh my god, thank you so much, Madam Glam. They're so beautiful. And I'm sorry this video took longer than expected, but I am obsessed, and you guys definitely have my seal of approval on these with this new handle. They're just so beautiful. Like, it's so wonderful. And I love how they feel. It feels like they feel a little prissy, but not too prissy to where it's like I wouldn't feel guilty just throwing these in my purse, and I don't think like I would have to worry. So definitely thank you guys so much, and I will be back in a little while. I'm gonna go, so for now I'm gonna take the tacky layer off. But oh my gosh, and how do you guys like the application? What do you guys think of my application? Do you think that I'm doing well? Be careful, you guys, when you use very pigmented polishes. You do typically want to take an alcohol prep pad and wipe them off pretty thoroughly. So anyways, now that we got that done, I will be back in a little.